my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I have a special message for you as we have a new moon and partial solar eclipse. I want you to make yourself a beautiful space for growth, because a major transformation is happening for many of us and you're about to experience a powerful breakthrough. So one important reminder for today is that releasing the old can take place when you focus on the new. Let's say on a certain new area in your life or a certain aspect of your life that you would like to improve or change or upgrade without a victim's mentality. So this is something really important because this new moon is all about transformation. And when it comes to solar eclipses, it comes to enlightening our shadows, like ending the chapter so we can start the new one. And often when we are ending certain chapters, some heavy moments may come up to the center of our awareness to remind us of, everything beautiful and everything hard that we went through until now. That's why many people at the times of new moons and especially those partial solar eclipses have maybe some vivid dreams, or they come across certain memories that may remind them of certain heavier emotions like sadness or fear or anger or certain unresolved relationships or something like that. If it is happening to you right now, if you feel like you're experiencing some memories of unresolved relationships, it's all okay to feel that. You can actually take time for reflection and see how much you've learned until then. Like maybe in the past you had a certain relationship that's still not finished, and you can maybe see how much you've changed until now, until then. Like how much you've maybe become more self-aware and maybe more compassionate, and maybe the story with that person is not finished yet, but at least you feel much lighter about it. Because it's all about clarity, when we are dealing with certain relationships or when we're dealing with certain patterns from the past, it's all about clarity, like how much we've learned from everything that happened. It's not so much about that tension that you have between a person or between a memory from the past, but rather how much can you learn from there so you would not repeat same mistakes again and again. So releasing the old can take place when you focus on the new without a victim's mentality. So what is victim's mentality? Victims always focus on just one aspect of scenario, which means that doesn't matter what happened in your past. You can focus on the positive or the negative aspect of it. Everything has two sides because we are living in a world of duality. Everything, here is created by positive and negative, plus and minus, like black and white. And in order to see the greater picture, we need to start looking on things from both perspectives, like what's negative about this and also what's positive about this, so we can see a greater picture, right? And when it comes to shifting our lives and creating a new story, seeing a new vision for the future, it's important to not step into that new chapter of our lives with a victim's mentality. So we can actually become creators, because victims will always create more results to be victimized by. And it doesn't mean that if you're thinking often negatively that you are creating this kind of results, but it just means that if you always find yourself like a victim of certain circumstances, it may happen that it will repeat because it's coming from your belief systems. You need to become aware of your beliefs that you're constantly, carrying around, repeating, and you're not fully aware of them, because we can't change something we're not aware of, right? So become aware if certain beliefs are really, really active right now. about maybe finances, health, relationships, your personal life, whatever you may find. Pay attention to your beliefs and see if there's something you could change about it. It's quite simple actually, because when we pay more attention to our deepest beliefs, the stories that we're telling to ourselves, like why our life is the way it is, or why we think that our life is the way it is, we will actually recognize that we can change a lot. Like maybe we're not born in a perfect place, maybe we're not perfect, maybe our mind is not as clear as it could be, but we can still change a lot, and you know that. So my friends, I'm filming this video, actually voiceover, outside in the nature, so excuse me if you will hear some wind or some sounds of the birds or the ocean. I'm close to the beach at a beautiful place, and those are the places that can help us to experience greater clarity. Like, doesn't matter where are you coming from, nature will always help you to calm down your mind so you can see a bigger picture. And right now I want to encourage you to do this, I would call it a mind reset, because if we say the energy right now is kind of calm, but at the same time it may trigger some of those heavier stories and memories, so you can feel the emotion from the past without judging it, so we can release it. Because every time we become aware of something without judging it, we release the energy that is not serving us anymore. That's something to remember. Then set your mind on the beautiful visions you dream of manifesting. This is something truly important, because that's where we actually start designing a plan for our future. Whatever we went through until now created us so we can create our future, right? So stop repeating your past and actually focus on what you want to create. Make that vision board, make that feeling board. The feeling board is similar as vision board, just that you also write on how you want to feel in the future. That's something truly important. And then design a plan, what will be the small steps that you will take in your daily life so you will get there. It will also help you to get outside of that victimized mind and actually focus on creating something new. And be precise with that. Most people are lacking clarity. That's why you need to be precise, like what you truly want, how you want to design your life, who you want to become, and write those things down. And even if you will experience certain beliefs that will tell you you can't have it, it's not possible for you to experience it, doesn't matter. Those are just beliefs. Beliefs are only real for you because you believe in them, because you're trusting them, so you've surrendered to them. And that every time you start changing the story in your mind and you start repeating it over and over again, and you start educating yourself about it, like reading books about it and watching podcasts and music and videos and whatever can help you to upgrade your mind, by consistency you will develop new beliefs. But beliefs will not help you if you will not take actions with them. That's why it's so important to have a plan and follow it and stay consistent with it until you start seeing, small synchronicities that will remind you that you're doing the right thing. So you can set the intention for clarity, you can set the intention for synchronicities to find you, so you can know that you're doing the right thing to manifest your dreams. You can do that. Intentions are like helpers, like tiny helpers that are helping you to make your dreams possible. Then become aware of your daily routines, my friends. This is a reminder for this present energy. Be aware of your daily routines and see a space for improvement within them. In yesterday's video, I've shared with you a powerful message of self-acceptance. And self-acceptance doesn't mean that you stop growing and evolving. It just means that you accept all parts of yourself, all aspects of yourself, all emotions of yourself. And then you ask yourself, are you right now the greatest version you can be? Because usually in the aspects of us that we are actually hiding or suppressing, we find reasons why we're not growing. Something is holding us back. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's shame, guilt, worry, sadness. Many different emotions may hold us to the past, and that's why we've stopped growing. And when we stop growing, we start to feel stuck. And many people feel stuck because they just don't know in what kind of areas they want to evolve, because they became so used to live in the comfort zone that comfort became a prison. And when comfort zone becomes a prison, then we feel like we are stuck in a lifestyle where we can't see a way out. So it's important to find people that can help you to become your greatest self. Like sometimes we have mentors, coaches, therapists, teachers, artists that may inspire us, and so on. Sometimes a book can be helpful for that. And also, become aware of what will be the first steps to initiate that new path, that new chapter of your life, because that's something truly, truly important. If we don't know how to start or where to start, we'll start nowhere. And that's why we will not grow in any direction, and that's why we stay stuck. That's why so many people stay stuck. So I just want to remind you, my friends, to take care of the plan that you have for the future, so you can invest more of your energy into actual future than your past. It's, past created you, so you can create the future with all the wisdom that you've gained until now. So be aware of your daily routines and see a space for improvement. See where can you, quit doing something so you can start doing something new. Simple as that. And baby steps will get you to where you want to be. And consistency will help you to become it, right? And because we have this new moon in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is that symbol of transformation. Many Scorpios are connecting with the sign of a phoenix, the symbol of a phoenix, because it represents rebirth. So for many of us, we are moving through that process of rebirth. Doesn't matter how far you've come until now, there's probably an area where you feel stuck, or there's maybe you feel right now like you want to get to the next level right there in that certain aspect of you, like building new relationships, connecting with new people, getting your business or your project to the next level, or finding a person that can help you with that. Or maybe people are already coming into your life and are already willing to help you, and you just need to see that greater clarity where you want to get in that aspect, or you just need to release or surrender to that flow of transformation. Whatever it is, embrace it, because many beautiful things will happen after it. And it's actually, when you're doing something you love, the whole universe conspires to make things happen for you. And when you decide to follow the signs and synchronicities, more synchronicities will find you, until the energy you are projecting to the world will finally manifest, and you will experience those wanting manifestations. And that's something truly beautiful. So remember that you are in the phase of huge transformation right now. So if certain things are not aligning yet, or if it feels like the things are not clicking yet, they are actually clicking. But it's still not, the moment of manifestation. It's the moment of transformation. You firstly need to transform yourself so you can transform your reality. So remember that when it feels kind of heavy or hard because you're not seeing what you would like to see already, it's actually a moment of preparation. You're being prepared for what's about to happen. And if you trust the path, doesn't matter what kind of feelings may move through your body. Feelings are never the facts. Of course, when we feel something, that something is right or that something is not right, it's real. But facts are what we do with those feelings, how we move through them, how can we learn from them. So feelings are like guiding points. But what we do with them, those becomes facts. So be aware of that, because sometimes people feel afraid to follow their dreams, and they think that it's actually intuition that is telling to them that they shouldn't do it. But it's actually just, fear, because we're stepping into unknown, we're stepping into something new. And until unknown becomes known, we need to take that, leap of faith and just with great bravery, step into the unknown with a clear and precise vision for what we want to experience in our lives. And it can be related to anything, like your love relationships, your self-care routines, your connection with your spirit, or greater awareness of how connected you actually already are with finances, with health, with anything, my friends. And another reminder that I want to give you here is that the path to fulfillment, and whatever fulfillment actually means to you, the path to fulfillment is a path of consistent overcoming of yourself until you become whole once again. So this is something to me truly, truly powerful, because to be whole means that we stop running away from ourselves, from the unpleasant sensations that we may experience within us, but we actually observe them, we become more aware of them, we acknowledge them, so we can, embrace them. But the truth is that pain arises only when we start judging something that may be unpleasant. Which means that when we start accepting ourselves, we release the pain, and that's where we become whole. So wholeness means to release the pain. And we're talking about that emotional pain. So the path to fulfillment is a path of the consistent overcoming of yourself. So whatever is hard for you right now, it can be a certain habit, like changing certain habits, something we would describe as a toxic habit, changing certain belief systems, doing something new, staying consistent at something new. Those are hard things for many people. And by staying true to ourselves, doing the things that are important to us, we are overcoming ourselves. And more we are overcoming ourselves in those areas, more we are becoming whole once again. And that's where wholeness is coming from. We were whole in the past, and we are meant to be whole. So that's why it's so important to move through this moment of transformation with a great sense of bravery, trust, and also passion for becoming who you want to become. And stay open-hearted and open-minded for all the lessons that life is offering to you, learning from your mistakes, and doing what resonates with you the most. So, my friends, I will leave you here. I hope you've enjoyed in today's message, and I hope it can bring you some clarity that maybe you need right at this moment. And stay brave, my friends. I also hope you've enjoyed in today's painting process the phoenix, which is deeply connected to today's message. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Have a beautiful day, and to everyone who needs some daily reminders, go and check out my Instagram page, AttractPassion, and my other Instagram page, I Draw My Passion, where you can find my art gallery. Also, for everyone who would love to work with me one-on-one and transform your life into the next level, you can book a session with me. The link is in the description. Go there and check it out. My friends, till next time, one love.